Hello, in this video we are going to see how to solder this QFP package IC on this is STM32EF401 RET6 IC. We are going to solder this IC on this adapter. I bought this adapter from this site. Such ICs are soldered using stencils, but stencils are very expensive. Last time I used stencil for soldering this PCB, and this is stencil for it. It cost around 2500 rupees. So for soldering such single IC, we can't afford such a expensive stencil. This stencil is made using a laser cutting machine, so it is very expensive. Alternative for that is to make stencil from normal Xerox paper, like this I used under this PCB. Now we are cutting the paper. Now take the wooden surface and put IC on the paper. Now take a needle and press IC with a tweezer. Then mark end pins with a needle. Now here you can see 8 points marked using a needle. Use needle or pointed pencil to connect lines between two holes. Then use sharp blade to cut the rectangle around the line. And most important, use metal surface below the paper. After cutting 4 rectangles between 8 points, our paper stencil will look like this. Let us see whether our IC fit in it. Now here we can see our pins are inside the rectangle. Now stick a sellotape to one end of the paper stencil and then adjust the rectangle over the pads of the PCB. Now you can see we have adjusted our paper stencil on the pads. Now take solder paste. Then take 2 blades. Now we are applying solder paste on the stencil. Then gently remove the paper. Now we need to remove the extra solder paste. First, we will decrease the length of these rectangles. Then we will decrease the width of the rectangle. After removing the extra paste, our PCB will look like this. Now we will place our IC on this paste. Adjust the IC. It is very difficult to see IC pins directly. So throughout this video, I used my mobile camera with 5 to 10 times zoom. I recorded this video using the same mobile. Now you can see every pin of the IC is matched with every pad of the PCB. Now we are ready to heat this IC using hot air gun. Set temperature to 300 degrees Celsius. Then gently blow hot air on the pins and keep airspeed lowest because IC may displace from its position because of high airspeed. Do this for nearly 2 minutes. I am fast forwarding this video, but actual time required is 2 minutes. Now you can see paste is started melting. Now we need to remove these bridges. Use a pointed soldering tip for removing these bridges. Remember, while removing these bridges, there should be slope like this. Then drag metal downward. If position of PCB is like this, then if you try to remove bridges, then solder metal may go under the IC. So there should be slope downwards and drag metal downwards towards you. Now we will remove bridges. So first apply some solder paste and don't forget to clean tip after removing every bridge. After removing all the bridges, our IC will look like this. So this is the circuit diagram. This is the minimal circuit diagram for this STM32 IC. Here there is a NRST. This is reset button connected to it, and it is pulled up by using 10K resistor. Then we are going to blink this LED. It is connected to PA5 pin, and then to program this IC, we are going to use ST-Link. So for ST-Link, this SWDIO pin is connected to PA13, and this SWCLK pin is connected to this PA14 pin. Also this we use 3.3 volt regulator because maximum voltage maximum supply for this IC is 3.6 volt. So we used 3.3 volt regulator. Also here you can see 19 into 4 means there are 4 VDD pins. Also here there are 4 VSS pin. Wait, I will show you. In IC there are 4 VDD pins, and 4 VDD pins are highlighted using red color, and VSS pins are highlighted using green color. Here there are 4 VDD and VSS pin. You need to connect this 1 microfarad and 0.1 microfarad for each pin. Then we used this 1117 3.3 volt regulator, and that's it for the circuit. I soldered circuit on general purpose PCB. After soldering, our PCB will look like this. This is reset button, and this is port for programming our IC using ST-Link programmer. Now we need to program this IC. Now we are going to program our this soldered IC in STM. This is the ID from ST Microelectronics STM32 Cube IDE. Now I'm making one separate folder for LED blinking. blinking 2. Okay, then lunch. So press here new, start new STM32 project. Now we need to select the IC. Our IC is STM32 F401 RE, this one. Now it is selected, then next, then project name LED blinking, next, then finish. Project associated with press yes. Now this CubeMX ID, this window will open, and here you will see the IC, and first we need to configure some parameters. Go to this system core, then RCC. You might have seen on the PCB there is no crystal, so this external crystal is disabled. Also here in clock configuration, here you can see the internal 16 megahertz is selected, so no need to connect the external crystal. Then we are going to program our IC using this ST-Link version 2. So select this serial wire. So these two pins will become green. These two wires, SWD, and this is clock for programming the IC. Then there is no any change. Then we are going to use GPIO. Where is GPIO? Yes, here is GPIO. Then we are going to use this A5 pin. Where is A5? This is A5. We are going to use this as output for blinking the LED. It is here output. Then that pin will come here. And we will give label LED pin. Okay. Now press Ctrl S. Code for it will be means some initializations will be generated automatically. So now code is generated. Go to core, then src, then main.c. Now this is the code generated. We need to write our code in main function. Where is main function? This is the main function, and we need to write our code here. Right here 1, then here we write 1 on the pin, so LED will glow, and then hull underscore delay 1 second. Then again we need to turn off the pin, so write 0. So our code is completed for the blinking. Now we will upload it. Uploading. Connect this ST link, then connect 5 volt to this 5 volt pin, then ground to ground, then SWD to SWD, and there's a clock SWCLK to this SWCLK pin. Now we are ready to upload the program. Now go to IDE and press here debug. Okay. Yeah, there is no any error and warning. No code will be uploaded. What is this? Switch. I will show board also here. Here you can see the board, and then press run. This is the run button. Now it is run. I forgot to connect the LED. Now you can see LED is blinking. There is loose connection. There is lag in the video, but in real it is blinking with 1 second delay. This is the reset button. If we press reset button, then IC will be reset, and now blinking will start again. In this way, we have made the minimal circuit board for the ARM microcontroller. If you like this method of soldering this IC and programming it, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.